stretch of field, he's been bothered by a knee.
Well, fakes the pass to the right, throws it back to the other side, intercepted at the 48-yard line. And that's middle linebacker Corey Hall, who is finally going to be stopped on the far sideline at around the 26-yard line.
Well, Corey Hall is the heart and soul of not just this defense, but of the entire team. Local guy, his 4th interception of the year, and this ball is just poorly thrown by Holbrook. Watching him in practice and also on tape, that's very unusual. He was looking over the middle for A.J. Harris and just overthrew it, and Hall, who had dropped very deep into coverage, Ron.
They're not going to be able to get the review because they have snapped the ball. And here comes the first run, which will be one of many on the night. And that's Ian Johnson, the sophomore. That's Schumann, the tight end, who shifted over to the left. And they give it to the tailback. Big opening, 3-2-1, touchdown Boise State. But the interception and what happened thereafter, it made it look far too easy. New Mexico State's got to sit down and draw some X's and O's on the far sideline. Again, no huddle from the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Holbrook looking, going to be sacked at the 9-yard line. Heavy pressure, Dennis Ellis coming in, number 92. He is a senior out of Cleveland, Texas. Boise. They already have 1 touchdown drive. Zabransky sets in the pocket, long, near sideline, wide open is number 1 Rab, and he is going to be stopped. It'll be 1st and goal at around the 6-yard line. To give up still another touchdown with less than half of the first quarter to play, and into the end zone easily is Ian Johnson for the score. So it's 13-0, and Brad Lau, number 34, the senior fullback out of Boise, with an outstanding block to pave the way.
Right down the middle of the field. There is no safety for Boise State now in the middle of the field.
We'll keep an eye on him. Big target, and he gives him a vertical situation. Long pass, got a man open, and did he catch it? Yes, Williams on the run, and Chris will have the initial first down of the night by New Mexico State. 3rd down, quick snap, and get it out to the near side to Harris, and A.J. Harris fumbles the ball, recovered by Boise right at midfield. If you can believe it, they get the ball at midfield. This is going to be their worst starting position offensively of the night.
This was a bad day. Officials from both universities have issued a public apology. Florida International hasn't decided yet on any suspensions.
Okay, Heather, thanks very much. On the field of play, Dries and James, who actually come from basically the same system. Just different guys tweaking it a little more each time. Near sideline, got it complete. And again, pushed out of bounds here. They'll say that the clock will continue to run, and that's Nune. Boys and hold him to a field goal rather than a touchdown. Johnson, right side, hit, breaks the tackle, takes it into the end zone, and it's a 20-0 ball game for Boise State. Tad Miller, number 66, with a very good paving block on the play.
Coming Saturday.
Play action, he faked it to Johnson. He's going to throw this one. They had a man open, and the ball is taken away by Eric Carey.
This ball just slightly overthrown by Zabransky, and Nene cannot get a hold of it. Look at all those bodies in there, Ron. That's exactly where they're going to push.
Ball is down, kickoff in plenty of time, and he missed it. Wide left, he yanked it, and the field goal attempt is no good. On 5, and here he is darting his way across the 30, has 5, has 10, counted off at about 13 to 14 yards is
by about half a yard.
Johnson back at the running back spot, breaks it open, 40, 30, 25, 20, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at around the 17-yard line, and Richardson makes the stop that long run. Good for 35 yards on that last carry, so now that average is going to be up over 7. Option play, pitch back, ball is on the ground, recovered New Mexico State at the 18-yard line, and Denton never got a handle on that one. Richardson on the recovery. Pressure off the corner. Got a man wide open, complete for the first down, and a lot more is Chris Williams, and they finally will force him out of bounds. 11 of 11, 79 yards. Gives it to Williams right up the middle. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Jeremiah. And the Aggies are on the board. Ball game, and I'm glad to see that coaches showing trust in him. They throw the ball out to him, complete 25, 30. He's going to have the first down. He'll fight this one all the way out to around the 38-yard line.
To play. Johnson still ended up with over 600 yards rushing, but it was the loyalty to those guys that gives loyalty back.
Johnson, big opening, has 5, has 10, 12 and 13 yards. Boy, he is really stacking up the yardage tonight. That's Loud, the fine blocking fullback. He was in motion, pass over the middle. I mean, this looked like the first guy out to practice. Derek Schumann, the senior out of Eagle, Idaho. There was nobody around number 91, supposed to do when he curls. It's called sitting down. And he waited for a long time. Pitch back, they're going to throw it because it was given backwards. That's Nune at the 30, 25, at the 20, and finally is shoved out of bounds around the 28-yard line. The first down at the 18-yard line. Here's Johnson again. Has 5, has 10. He's going to score it. He'll take it the distance, and it is an 18-yard touchdown. His 4th running touchdown of the night.
How much do you want to bet that Sean Cook
goes blitz off the top, and here they come. And boy, does he take a shot as the ball is thrown. Caught between the two defenders, and Dubois is going to take it the distance. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Blitz coming right up the middle. They pick it up nicely. Got a man open. Throws it complete. That's Dubois, who is tiptoeing down the sideline. And they say he stepped out of bounds at the 4. Is where they have to go to keep it alive. Pressure off the corner. They pick it up. Now looks, drills the ball back in the middle. Tackle is missed. Dubois, 15, 10, 5, down to the 1-yard line. First and goal, Aggies. Line. Holbrook goes under center. Quarterback sneak. Still no signal. Still no signal. He looked like his whole body was in.
There you go.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. A fumble recovery. Good protection. Ball is thrown complete. Now that is a great job of executing everything you have to down at the 36-yard line. Play action, going to throw again. Got a man open. That is Legado Nune, and he breaks one tackle. Will take it inside the 45 and take it down to the 40. Michael Brewer again. It's Rabb who resets to the right. Third down, great protection. Now it breaks down. Zabransky throwing for the end zone. Got it for the touchdown. And that is Childs, the man who just came into the ball game.
And Hal Mumme is still yelling because that time Andrew Woodruff, the right tackle, is going to come back on Murray and cut block him as Zabransky comes back. And he wanted to block behind the knee. And Ron, I think he needed that call.
Thanks a million. From the shotgun, pumped it, got a man open, got it in and out of the hands. No, he caught it. He caught it. Brand history in New Mexico State. It just happened this season. Gets the ball again, breaks the tackle, 40, 35, 30, and then steps out of bounds, and it's Corey Hall who finally. Good pass, kick is on the way, and that ball is blocked. It is loose at the 7-yard line. Boise runs away from it, and it will be Boise football. Shelby. But his kick was blocked, and I'm sure it's part of frustration. Ian Johnson weaves his way, still on his feet, is going to have 10, still on his feet, breaks out, 35, 40, and finally shoved out of bounds. Let's see, they're going to stop it around the 49-yard line. Zabransky under center. Snap that ball with 10 seconds on the play clock. Looking deep outside, got a man wide open, and that's the guy we were just talking about. Peretta came out of the tailback position. They circled him out, and nobody picked him up. I would assume that that was a linebacker responsibility. Looks to the right, nothing there. Back to the left, wide open, right over the middle. Got it to Tolbert, and Tim Tolbert is not only going to have the first down, he'll have about 20 yards more. Ed Cunningham and Heather Cox coming to you from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces. Stepping up on fourth down, got the reception, and that is Jala, and that'll be enough for the first down. He's had a really good ball game tonight. 7:31 remaining. Blitz right up the middle. That was Hall. Pass is thrown complete. I don't know if it's enough for the first down by A.J. Harris or not. Nope, they're going to say his knee came down. Well, let's check.
That's awfully close.
It's to play on the game clock. Holbrook drills the ball, has it complete, and it's good for the touchdown to Chris Williams. Holman got it over the middle, has it complete. Now it's a throwback, and they get it to Chris Williams.